The Rebel Report is here at Revere Golf Club for the second annual Simon Keith Foundation Golf Tournament. And if you know anything about Simon's story, you know he's one of the oldest living heart transplant recipients in the world. This year's tournament is honoring a young man named Kadin, who's been through a lot in his very young life.
I felt it'll get me out of here.
On the outside, 9-year-old Kadin Hoven looks as healthy as any other child his age and certainly loves his share of sports.
I do gymnastics and I do cross country.
The day he was born tells a different story. He arrived in 2006 with a collapsed lung and heart issues.
We didn't find out until kidney problems until 4 days, 3-4 days after.
Doctors assessed Kadin's kidneys simply didn't function. He would need a transplant.
He was born in March of 2006, and December of 2006 he had his first transplant.
That kidney came from his father, Sean. Kadin was 9 months old at the time, but he fully knows he was given the gift of life, speaking wise beyond his years.
It was really generous of him, and I thought it was very heartfelt.
I was actually kind of somewhat excited about it. I mean, that opportunity.
If his story ended there, that would be triumphant enough. But in 2010, Kadin's body began to reject his father's kidney. In January of 2014, he needed a second transplant that came through a donor exchange. Mom Heidi donating a kidney to get one for Kadin in return. That transplant failed within 3 weeks.
He's very strong, he's determined, and he's motivated. He's an inspiration, and he thinks every day is a great day. He doesn't let anything get him down, and okay, this is my life. This is what I'm going to make of it.
Now Kadin is on dialysis for 10 hours every other day as he awaits a third kidney transplant that will likely happen next year.
Give him a big hug.
He still manages to play the role of big brother to 6-year-old Ian pretty well.
He's been through a lot, so I have to say he's pretty tough. He's my brother and I love him.
We really appreciate all your help. This is, if you see Kadin running around here, he's a bit of a movie star.
But count Simon Keith as one of Kadin's mentors. Keith, the first athlete in the world to play a professional sport after receiving a heart transplant. His new heart came in 1986. He played soccer for UNLV beginning in 1987. The Simon Keith Foundation founded in 2011 to assist kids and families exactly like the Hovens.
We send families checks like this, and yes, we've sent them some money, and that's important, and we do a lot to that. But it's really more important to touch them and feel them and look at them and say, you know, it's going to be okay, and we're sort of all in this together. And you know, you can see the kid; he's got a smile on his face a mile long.
The golf tournament raising over $500,000 for the foundation. This day and this crowd also a source of inspiration for the guest of honor.
I feel like I should just stay strong.
It's really not words; it's really actions, right? You know, just living life. And I'm gonna get that kid driving a golf cart today, and maybe we wreck it. I don't know. We'll have a little fun with him. But that's what's right. Live life, right?
Besides the foundation, Simon is actually the head of the Nevada Donor Network, which helps out hundreds of transplant families in the state each year. For the Rebel Report, I'm John Castanino.